Okay, I think we're good to go. Obviously, the backdrop's a little bit different. I mean, you've seen it, but it's different. Every episode I do is pretty freaking different so far. I'm standing now instead of sitting, which is also a first for any of these videos. It's because this is going to be a short episode, but it's also a very important episode. You see, it's Super Bowl week, and we're not really prioritizing anything except for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl live stream. This is really just a video for the purpose of its announcement. Let's see. On our YouTube, Skald Stone Productions, we will be live at 5 p.m. Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. There's going to be me, there's going to be Mason, there's going to be Jordan, Eli, Soren, and maybe even a few other people. Sorry, I'm kind of like in ad mode. It's just going to be a really big deal, okay? I don't know if we're going to do anything like game-wise during the football game. Mason and I, we're going to be commentators 1 and 2 for the majority until Jordan shows up. He might kick Mason's ass off the freaking desk. But, yeah, we're just going to have a Super Bowl watch party. And if you somehow like football more than us, or if you somehow like us more than football, I 100% recommend that you spend your Sunday, your Super Bowl Sunday, with us. Yeah, it's just, I think it's going to be really fun. It's not going to be a serious take on commentating a football game, but it's just the boys. Skald Stone Productions presents the Super Bowl Sunday, Chiefs versus Eagles. But as this is an episode of Reigning and Defending, I guess I gotta talk about a little bit about who was playing, right? Let's see. You got the Chiefs and the Eagles. Let's do Watcher's Guide for the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 57? 58? 1 second. Super Bowl 58. Super Bowl 58 is next year in Las Vegas. So Super Bowl 57 is this year in Arizona. Let's see. So both the Chiefs and the Eagles come into this game with only 3 losses. Both the Chiefs and the Eagles come into this game with the same amount of points scored throughout the season. It is quite literally a this but that Super Bowl. It's probably going to be entirely like, okay, so if the Chiefs win, it's because the Chiefs have a better quarterback. If the Eagles win, it's because the Eagles have an overall better team. Not to say that the Chiefs are a bad team. They're not a bad team by any sort of measurement. It's just the Eagles' defense is great. And outside of Chris Jones, the Chiefs' defense is, just above average. So, yeah, it's going to be a wild one. And I guess you guys want my take on who's going to win. I think the Chiefs are going to win. I think the Chiefs are going to win just because, it's the Chiefs. It's like one of those things. I have absolutely no reason why I think the Chiefs are going to win. Because secretly, I'm going to be rooting for the Eagles. See, I consider myself Super Bowl cursed. I've predicted like almost every single Super Bowl incorrectly, except for this one time. I wanted the Patriots to win, and they were really good at that at one point. So yeah, there's that entire thing. I did predict the Rams to win last Super Bowl season, but that's when I didn't have any platform like this or even a blog like that to even call it. Last year, I wanted the Rams to win over the Bengals, not because I didn't like the Bengals, but because the Bengals are definitely going to win a Super Bowl ring, or they are at least expected to within the next 10 years. They are a really good team. You got Jamar Chase, you got Joe Burrow, you got Joe Mixon, you got them. You got some bad boys on the defensive line there. They are just a really electric team and fun team to watch. But with guys like Andrew Whitworth on the Rams, with guys like Odell Beckham on the Rams, with guys like Matthew Stafford on the Rams, Aaron Donald, you really think that a roster like that is more deserving of a Super Bowl ring, because look at the careers there. They've definitely earned it. They've definitely earned their stripes. They've definitely had a career up until then where you would look at their stats and be like, they didn't win a Super Bowl? And so they finally got a ring to show along with those resumes. Shout out to Andrew Whitworth, LSU alumni. But that's the past. That's the past. This is the present. And the present says the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl because I said so. Okay? I said so. Wink. But yeah, I guess promo mode for the Super Bowl. Snap. I should have wrote a script. I should have researched this, but I didn't. I really didn't. But let's hey. 5 o'clock. Oh, that was too loud. 5 o'clock, Super Bowl Sunday. Skald Stone Productions YouTube. Live stream. Go to it. Enjoy it. Okay? Maybe during the commercials, you don't have to watch. If you don't like football, definitely watch during the game. If you're there for football and don't really care about the commercials, watch us during the commercials. If you don't like Rihanna, which is weird if you don't, watch us during the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm sure we'll figure out some stupid freaking thing to do while we do the live stream. But yeah, basically commentary throughout, fun times throughout, just guys being dudes. Okay, just a watch party, man. 5 o'clock, Skald Stone Productions on YouTube, live streaming Super Bowl Sunday. Let's see. See, I was gonna have Mason here with me during this episode, because he doesn't work for us. We made that quite obvious in an episode of Too Many Words. But he's really just a friend of the pod, right? A friend of the pod, which means he's invited whenever he wants. Really, not whenever he wants, but whenever we invite him. Whenever we decide to invite him, that's where he stands. Really, with the dynamic of what his relationship is like, considering Skald Stone, Too Many Words, and Writing and Defending. But yeah, we were supposed to talk about what we had predicted in an early episode of the Too Many Sportscast, which is now Writing and Defending. And we were supposed to glaze over who had won awards. But I guess we'll do that during the live stream. That ought to be fun. That's content. That's content. The reason why we're starting at 5 o'clock and not 5:30 is because we want to accumulate some people. But yeah, if you want to watch the game with us, this is the best way to do it. Other than coming over. But we're not letting you know where we're at. Those who know where we're at probably should know where we're at, because that's my nana and my mama and my daddy. Stuff like that. So yeah, let's see, where are we sitting at? We're sitting at 9 minutes 45 seconds. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing. I mean, I guess I could go quickly over some award. No, we'll definitely do that for the Super Bowl. Yeah. Yeah. So stay tuned. 5 o'clock, Super Bowl Sunday. Be there, please. I cannot announce this enough. Be there, please. As for reigning and defending, after the Super Bowl, this podcast will soon turn into a basketball with Dustin and Eli as per Soren and Eli as per usual. And as for me, there's storylines in the off season for the NFL. That's always interesting. But along with that, I'll definitely start talking about hockey a little bit more. Golden State, the Las Vegas Golden Knights are the most bipolar team in the league right now. They miss one and they win one, and they miss one and they win one, almost constantly throughout the season after a really good start, which is so depressing. But I guess that means we're still above 500 then? Well, it's whatever. And we'll start talking about wrestling around here. So, yeah, if that excites you, please, this podcast, this live stream is to promote, hey, go watch Reigning and Defending. Go listen to the Reigning and Defending podcast. It's the sports wing of Skald Stone Productions. It's highly appreciated. Okay, the future is in your hands for how we are doing in that regard. With that said, yeah, see you 5 o'clock, Skald Stone Productions, YouTube, Super Bowl Sunday.